Welcome back to Econ 101. Today we're talking about tariffs, and no matter what the pundits say, who pays what, when, and where, why you are footing the bill. You know, here in the 9 Innings podcast, we want to be very clear and get rid of all the misinformation. So let's break this down into layman's terms. Let's just say I import a product for $1. And let's just say I resell that product for $1.50. That margin is 50%. That's just business as usual. But now let's say the government decides to slap a tariff on that product. Some pundits will say, and we know they're out there, that the exporting country pays the tariff. I disagree wholeheartedly, but for the sake of the argument, let's just say what they're saying is true, which we know it's not. I still get the product for $1. Nothing has changed in theory. But here's the problem. Tariffs have raised the global price floor. That good that used to trade for $1 worldwide is now valued at $1.25 because tariffs have distorted the market. So this is where the misinformation comes in. As a business owner, or especially an owner of a publicly traded company, I have a fiduciary duty to my shareholders. That means if the global price, the selling price is now higher, I can't just keep selling my product for $1.50. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to raise my price, maybe to $1.75 or higher, because the market now allows me to capture more profit. Even if my direct cost didn't necessarily change, the market dynamic did. That's how businesses operate, guys. Maximize margins when you can. And that's why tariffs, regardless who technically pays for them, ripple through consumer prices. What I find curious is that we saw this play out in the U.S.-China trade war. Studies from the Federal Reserve and academic researchers showed that 90% of tariffs were passed directly to the U.S. consumer through higher prices. So tariffs like on steel, washing machines, and everyday items like food and furniture led to cost increases. So while the government collected billions in tariff revenue, American households were the ones left absorbing those costs at the store. Regardless on what your belief system is, whether you believe the export nation pays it or the import nation pays it or the companies are just going to eat it, prices move higher. If the export nation pays it, the global price ratchets higher. If the import nation pays it, companies take that cost in and then they pass it on to the consumer. It all goes down on the consumer and higher prices. So regardless on their economic theory or what you believe, prices move higher. Now, is it a one-time cost? Possibly. But at the end of the day, the current administration already said it. Prices will move higher, and that's what the expectation is. Thank you guys for listening to Econ 101. Until next time.